The history of Singapore. The Republic of Singapore is a sovereign island city-state in maritime Southeast Asia. It is off the tip-off of the Malay Peninsula, bordering the Straits of Malacca to the west, the Riau Islands to the south, and the South China Sea to the east. The country is composed of one main island, 63 satellite islands and islets, and one outlying island. The area has grown by 25% since the country's independence as a result of extensive land reclamation projects. It has the second greatest population density in the world. It has almost 5.7 million residents, 61% of which are Singaporean citizens. There are 4 official languages of Singapore: English, Malay, Chinese, and Tamil. English is the main language of communication. Multiracialism is enshrined in the Constitution and continues to shape national policies in education, housing, and politics. Although its history stretches back millennia, modern Singapore was founded in 1819 by Sir Stamford Raffles as a trading post of the British Empire. In 1867, the colonies in East Asia were reorganized and Singapore came under the direct control of Britain as part of the Straits Settlements. During the Second World War, Singapore was occupied by Japan in 1942, but returned to British control as a separate crown colony following Japan's surrender in 1945. Singapore gained self-governance in 1959 and in 1963 became part of the new Federation of Malaysia, alongside Malaya, North Borneo, and Sarawak. Ideological differences led to Singapore being expelled from the Federation 2 years later, thereby becoming an independent country. Since then, Singapore is considered the only fully sovereign city-state in the world, with its own currency and technologically advanced military forces. The English name for Singapore is an anglicization of the native Malay name for the country, Singapura, which in turn derived from the Sanskrit word for Lion City. Variations of the name Singapura were used for a number of cities throughout the region prior to the establishment of the Kingdom of Singapore. In Hindu-Buddhist culture, lions were associated with power and protection, which may explain the attraction of such a name. The name Singapura supplanted Temasek sometime before the 15th century, after the establishment of the Kingdom of Singapore on the island by a fleeing Raja from Palembang. However, the exact reason for the name change is unknown. The semi-historical Malay annals state that Temasek was christened Singapura by Sang Nila Utama, a 13th century Raja from Palembang. The annals state that Sang Nila Utama encountered a strange beast on the island that he took to be a lion. Seeing this as an omen, he established the town of Singapura where he encountered the beast. The second hypothesis, drawn from Portuguese sources, postulates that this mythical story is based on the real-life Parameswara of Palembang. Parameswara declared independence from Majapahit and mounted a lion throne, thus claiming the Srivijaya Empire. After being driven into exile by the Javanese, he usurped control over Temasek. It is possible that he rechristened the area as Singapura, recalling the film he had been driven from. Under Japanese occupation, Singapore was renamed Shonan, or Shonan. This means light of the sun. Singapore is sometimes referred to by the nickname the Garden City, in reference to its parks and tree-lined streets. Another name, the Little Red Dot, was adopted after Indonesian President B.J. Habibie dismissed Singapore by referring to a red dot on a map.